Welcome to a special series of Kitchen Chat, a taste of luxury, history, and hospitality. This is your host, Margaret McSweeney, and I'm so glad you are joining me on this delicious journey. Today, let's travel to London, where we will visit the newly opened Raffles London at the OWO, the Old War Office, which was built in 1906 in Edwardian Baroque style. This majestic destination pays tribute to the past while providing the luxurious amenities of the present. Let's have a kitchen chat with Managing Director Philippe Leboeuf. His precious dog, Archie the Wolf, on Instagram, joins us for the conversation. Well, this has just been such a delightful stay here at your beautiful hotel. Can you share with us a little bit about the history? You're fairly new to the space, and what this space was before. It's fascinating.
Yes, there's so much history. I'm humbled by it every day. We've been open only 8 months now. And this is an opening, a transformation of what used to be the place where the Grand Army headquarters were. So this is a place where, of course, Winston Churchill was, but it's where Fleming worked, where I saw you earlier, the breakfast room. That's where the library, where he would have done his research. We had 5 James Bond filmed here. It was, of course, also the place during World War I. It was even more important. Lord Kitchener was here. So it's an incredible place, and it's quite big. It's a little bit what the Pentagon is, because it was supposed to contain all the general and everything. So now it's been transformed into a hotel and a residential components with 85 luxury apartments and 120 keys that anyone can rent and spend. Also, not to forget, 9 restaurants.
Amazing, and, with a Michelin star here too.
With Marocco La Greco, and names like Langusteria, Paper Moon, Café La Pérouse, and we just opened very Londonish. Although he's originally from Japan, Endo, it's Kyoku. So it's been after all of this, transformation took almost 8 years.
Amazing. Yeah. And I enjoyed the Singapore sling last night in the guards bar. But there's also a sake bar here?
Yes, the sake bar is the bar that's before you go up to Kyoku, which is on the rooftop. You may have your aperitivo or your sake. It's the restaurant that has the largest number in the Europe of sakes, 110.
Amazing, amazing selection. Yeah. Could you please share with us about the history of Raffles, the brand itself?
Well, Raffles, it's funny, it opened in Singapore, and our ambition was to bring Raffles back to London, because of course Stanford Raffles was English, and he kind of built Singapore. And we have about 16 open hotels around the world, and this is a very important flagship. And it's in 1887, that's where the butler concept was sort of invented at Raffles. And through the years, Raffles has still remained the charming reference of Asia. That everybody says there's nothing like Raffles. Or some writers have said on my last day I want to die at Raffles. You know, it's unique, and the ambition of the ownership here was a legacy project to open this destination and to kind of being at levels of Raffles Singapore.
Oh, well, the luxury is just so elevated here.
Thank
and a
you.
Wonderful personalized experience. And I love the tie-in with literature and Raffles, even on the menu in Guard.
Yes.
There are quotes. They're just different quotes by authors.
Yes, we give every day. Yes. We also we try to bring also art, because obviously the army was such a big component. Our ambition is to open another era for this building. So art is extremely important. We try to be a little bit also whimsical, hence the dogs. The dogs are totally as long as they're clean and friendly, they're totally welcome. And yes, to bring, so art, for example, is a pillar where it was the stage of many British women, and some of streets also were around women, because I think we needed to bring women in this building.
Yes, absolutely. And I'd love to know about the symbol. Is it a tree? What is the beautiful symbol I see around?
It's the traveler's palm, which I carry, that we all wear, and it's the symbol of hospitality.
A traveler's palm.
Yeah, which is, if you go to Singapore, you see a lot of trees that are around the property. Yeah.
Oh.
And they were, at the beginning, they were supposed to indicate some directions. There's a big story around that.
Amazing. I love that. What can a guest expect when they walk through the doors for the luxury experiences that you offer?
They go through, obviously the history is a big component, and as I just said, art, but gastronomy. You have some clients that are more interested in wellness. So wellness is a big component. We have the Guerlain for the beauty and massage, but we also have components around your wellness as far as nutrition, how you're going to project yourself. Perhaps if you follow our advice, it's called pillar, that you could be extending a bit of your life if you listen to that. So that's 4 floors, an incredible lap pool also. So there's that. Gastronomy, definitely, and I would say a sense of luxury without being too tight. That's why also, it's one example where a little bit here, I think nowadays luxury has changed. It's a bit of an overused word, and also for people, luxury means not necessarily having to listen by the letter to the sommelier's advice. Although we have the best sommelier, we have a gentleman that won the UK prize last year, Vincenzo. Yeah, even if our teams of sommelier tells you that you shouldn't put ice cube in your white wine, if you want ice cube in your white wine, in your champagne, why not? So we're trying at Raffles to demystify. We have standards, but we don't have standards because not every Raffles is the same. There's not cookie cutter quality standards that can fit our property in Bali or our property in the Seychelles. Obviously, it's going to be different than even the property in Boston and New York, although there could be some similarities. So there's some very important pillars. But then every general manager and every executive is supposed to execute in order to serve the guest the best way.
Oh, I love that. And it's such a bespoke experience here. And I so enjoyed the afternoon tea. What a delicious highlight. And you have wonderful chefs here as well. And do you, across all the properties of Raffles, offer afternoon tea? Is that an important part?
Yes, butler service is everywhere. Afternoon tea is in all our hotels. Yeah, that's what I mean. There are things that we do everywhere. There's a gastronomic in every Raffles hotel. Butler is probably the one that it might be butlers in every room, and it might be butlers for only suites. It's different, but for us, it's probably our closest identity is the butler service. Without intruding into your, private and personal, that's a very fine line. But for us, it's the key. Yeah.
Oh,
to know that you have 2 dogs, that you're traveling with 2 dogs.
Yes.
And sometimes we don't know, but we have to react quickly. Only a good butler or guest relations can handle that.
Absolutely. I'm traveling with my dear friend May Wong and with her dogs, and it's just been a delightful experience with that, and sweet Archie the wolf, as well. Well, dear foodie friends, please come and visit Raffles in London. Enjoy this taste of luxury, history, and hospitality here. They are here to welcome you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This was so special.
You're a good boy, Archie.
Many thanks to Philippe Leboeuf and his team for the gracious hospitality. Please visit raffles.com and follow on Instagram at raffleslondon.the OWO for more information about booking a stay. And please visit me at kitchenchat.info and follow Kitchen Chat on Instagram, where you will find inspiration for your next delicious destination. And always remember to take a moment and savor the day.